West.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Is that
It's a good thing.
It is. My name is Darlene West, and I'm the local coordinator for the Wreaths Across America campaign at Maple Grove Cemetery. This is our 4th year. When we first started out, our goal was to sell as many wreaths as we could the first year, and we hit about 600. Now that gave us not quite half of what we needed to cover all the veterans buried at Maple Grove. I am happy to say that we are within 80 wreaths of hitting our 1,400 goal this year. So in 4 years, we've gone from 600 to 1,400. I invite all of you to come and join us on December 17th at Maple Grove Cemetery at noon. We have the scouts, we have township representation. We couldn't do it without Mr. Miller and his crew, but it is our way of honoring all the veterans who are buried at Maple Grove Cemetery. And I want to thank the township for their support. Without you, we could not do this. It has become quite a tradition for everyone, and I would let you know that as we did last year, there will be a special sale immediately after the 17th, and we took advantage of that last year. Our policy is that for every 2 wreaths, we get 1 wreath free. From December 17th or thereabouts to about the middle of January, Wreaths Across America National has a campaign where for every 2 wreaths, you get 3 free. So our goal is to get word out to the community that we take advantage of that opportunity as much as possible. But I thank you for all your support over the years. I encourage everyone to come down. It's quite a moving ceremony. Special thanks to Dr. Alt. The high school is going to be involved this year with the chorus and the band, and it's becoming quite a tradition. So thank you for your support.
Miss Wood, what time is that gonna be?
At noon on the 17th. Mhm.
And I got a question for you.
Sure.
So we're 80 short, is that what you're telling me?
We're 80 weeks short.
So is it still, as part of that, you buy 2, get 1?
Right now, it's buy 2, get 1 free.
Or is that something we can use out of our community
You
fund?
can use that community fund.
So
The community fund, yeah.
I'll make the motion that we purchase the 80 wreaths out of our community fund for the wreaths of Miami Township.
If it's all right with you, I can go ahead and order them and put it on my charge and give you a bill. That way we make sure that it's all taken care of.
If she does that, Bill, we don't pay a tax.
There's no tax
Right.
involved.
There's no tax
No,
on
no,
it.
no. But that way we know for sure that it's in, because we're at about 2 weeks.
Yep, if you do that,
I'd be happy
as
to.
soon as you get it, I'll make sure that
If you
day
do it,
it's
yeah.
done.
Well, I'll second Dan's motion then,
Okay.
to buy the 80 wreaths.
All right, Mr. Reiniger,
Yes.
Mr. Blanton,
Yes.
Mr. Robinson,
Yes.
Thank you.
I got a question. Do we have a list of the veterans that are in that cemetery?
We have, there's kind of a list. What we have,
My secretary's working on it.
what we did several
You
years
can always use a
ago,
high school kid.
at the start of this campaign, was we walked the cemetery. And what we did was identify by row and position those veterans' graves that were marked. We have not done an individual inventory, we're just trying to stay ahead of what's there right now. The goal eventually is to have a list of all the veterans, but unfortunately, it keeps changing every year too.
We would have to.
And, but we do have a pretty good estimate of where all of the veterans are buried, so that we can then make sure they're covered.
Mr. Martini, do you have that map? According to the Legion has a copy of that map. So he did it for an Eagle Scout project.
Right.
And
this
he's
is-
got it broken down into sections
Yeah.
about how many veterans are in each section of the cemetery.
And you have one, Ron, you have one of
And,
those as
and this
well.
brings me to another thing. If you go on our website, the township, it's terrible. For Facebook, you guys should just go to and see what it is. Facebook, I mean, we could use this stuff on Facebook. I don't know if you wanna get the high school kids to help out to get our Facebook page up.
But we have a Facebook
We
page.
have-
You have 2, do you have 2, or do you have 1? Cause I do, when you do on the township, it's Facebook takes you to the fire department.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll need to,
There's
yeah, so there's a township, there's a fire department page, there's a senior center page. So there's.
But when you go to the Facebook page on the
From the
township-
website?
Yeah, it just brings up the fire department.
Okay, we'll get that correct.
And that way we can get more of this stuff out
Sure.
for the public.
Yeah, definitely. We're gonna put it out on Facebook anyway, right?
I think you posted pictures of
Yeah,
that.
you know, Mike, you did this meeting and that was really good, but if we could collect it, in Harrison, they have this thing called, This City, His City, which is part of the community and the different churches in the area. So you click on it, and then they have all the activities for the township and what they're doing down there.
Or Mrs. West, you have anything else?
That's it, thank
All
you
right,
so
thank
much.
you.
You know, while she's up there, Daniel, I
Go
wanna
ahead.
go ahead and do this.
Okay.
We got a Wreaths across America, and Ms. West asked me if I could get this into a proclamation. And what they wanna do is designate December 17th as the National Wreaths Across America Day. And I'm not gonna read the whole thing, but basically it says that the wreath is a mission to remember the fallen and honor those who serve and teach the next generation about the true cost of freedom. The Wreaths Across America is made up of more than 3,400 participating locations across the country, run by dedicated volunteers looking to share the mission of remember, honor, and teach through annual wreath laying ceremonies each December and awareness. Therefore, we, the trustees of Miami Township, Hamilton County, do hereby proclaim December 17th as National Wreaths Across America Day in Miami Township, Hamilton County, and extend thanks and appreciation to our veterans and Gold Star families for those service and sacrifice, and to Wreaths Across America for bringing this honor to our community. I'd like to ask the board to accept this proclamation on behalf of the board.
Yes. Do we need to vote?
Yep.
I would second.
Okay, Mr. Reiniger?
Yes,
Mr. Bland?
Yes.
Mr. Robinson?
Yes.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. I spent 2.5 years in Vietnam, and we weren't welcome home very well.
And I have a personal attachment to this. It's not gonna be too many years before I'm going to have two sons who are veterans. And I only hope that somebody will care enough in the future years that all of our veterans are honored this way. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I just wanted to ask her,
We got a question.
yeah.
Yes.
I just wanted to know if because I have contributed in the past, but not locally. How do individuals in the area, if they wanna contribute to it, I'm not saying them, but if they wanna contribute directly so it goes to our cemetery, how would they go about doing that?
There is a special code that we have. You go to wreathsacrossamerica.org,
Okay.
and then it's / H 0221. That will take it directly to me and then to Maple Grove. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, anybody else from the public? Come on up and just state your name.
Ms. West. Mrs. West. Thank you.
Matt Bonahue, Wishspring Farms, board member for the Homeowners Association. Dan, thank you. You came up last week. We have a slide as you come up the big hill in our neighborhood, and it's been repaired. It was repaired probably 8 to 10 years ago, but we do have a civil engineer that has looked at it, and he seems to think that they need to add more concrete pylons going on the upside of that hill to stabilize it. Obviously we don't want the road to be compromised, and so we probably need to be proactive. It'd be a lot cheaper to do it now than it would be if there were some kind of a serious problem. So Dan came up and looked at it, and I think you were gonna try to look
Yeah,
into it.
I'm in agreement with that assessment where you just stated, and I've reached out to the engineers department. Now, so I noticed this, I think it was 2014.
Yeah.
It was one of the first projects I worked on when I became one of the board members here. So they put in the pylons going up the road, and then the engineer's office, I believe they went 50-50 with us on that, if I recall. I have to look at my records, but they did put in money. I think they matched the township, and we went 50-50, put it out for bid, got it back. I think it was Smith Contracting that did it, if I remember right. And so I'm waiting, get a response from them, and then we'll try to move forward on that. And I agree that we need to be proactive on it and get it done.
Okay, great.
Okay.
Appreciate that.
So, we'll wait on Lieutenant Downing, or no, he responded, so we'll look at putting that sign up too if that's,
Thank you.
doable for us, okay? So we'll look at that also. Any question, I'm sorry, anyone else from the public have anything? All right, we'll go to the board.